Hollywood is a land of dreams and nightmares. Behind the scenes of glittering premieres and blockbuster films, there lie shadows that tell tales of the unknown. Some actors, known for their charisma and talent, have faced real-life horror that rivals the scariest movie scripts. These are not stories from the mind of a screenwriter, but true accounts from those who live under the spotlight.
We're looking over there and this jacket comes waving through the doorway, just an empty, there's no head, there's no body, there's no legs, it's just there, and then it disappears.
Today, we uncover the chilling and mysterious experiences of 5 actors who have encountered the supernatural. These tales will make you question the boundary between reality and the paranormal. So let's begin. Dan Aykroyd. Beloved for his roles in comedy and the paranormal-themed Ghostbusters, has a deep-rooted fascination with the supernatural. This isn't just a Hollywood gimmick, it's part of his family legacy. His great-grandfather, Samuel Aykroyd, was a renowned spiritualist who communicated with spirits. Dan's home in Los Angeles is a hotspot for ghostly activity. He embraces this fact with a mix of curiosity and respect. One night, the security alarm in Aykroyd's house went off without any apparent reason. Rushing to check the security footage, he saw a ghostly figure moving through his home. This wasn't a one-time event. Dan has felt an invisible presence sit beside him on his bed. The bed visibly sank under the weight of the unseen entity. Far from being terrified, Aykroyd believes these encounters are friendly, possibly even the spirit of a departed friend. There is a reason for him to believe so. One particular night, Dan was in his study. He noticed a blue light floating in the corner of the room. The orb moved slowly, almost curiously, before disappearing through a wall. Dan felt a sense of peace rather than fear, interpreting the orb as a benign presence, possibly a spirit checking in on him. In one particularly eerie incident, Dan was alone at home when he heard the sound of music playing. It was an old jazz tune, one he recognized from his collection. However, when he went to investigate, the record player was off and there were no devices playing music. The sound continued for a few minutes before stopping abruptly, leaving Dan in a state of confusion and awe. Dan's house is filled with stories of the supernatural. Friends and family have also witnessed these events, adding credibility to his claims. His family's history with the supernatural only strengthens his conviction. Aykroyd's openness about his experiences and his unshakable belief make his stories unique and compelling. Matthew McConaughey, known for his laid-back charm and versatility, encountered a ghost in his own home. The experience tested his famous calm demeanor. Late at night, he heard heavy footsteps approaching his room. The sound was unmistakable, but no one was there. This wasn't an isolated incident. Whispers echoed through the halls, and strange noises filled the night. Determined not to be driven out by a ghost, McConaughey decided to confront the spirit. He named it Madame Bleu and spoke to it directly, asking for peace and mutual respect. Over time, the disturbances lessened, and McConaughey was able to coexist with the ghost. His approach was unique, showing a blend of courage and respect for the unknown. The house held more mysteries. Lights flickered unexpectedly, and objects moved on their own. Friends and family who visited experienced these phenomena too, confirming McConaughey's accounts. His story spread, captivating fans and adding a mysterious chapter to his life. McConaughey's courage in facing the unknown is admired by many. He didn't let fear control him. Instead, he embraced the mystery, living comfortably with the presence of Madame Bleu. This experience, while unsettling, added depth to his persona and showcased his resilience. Keanu Reeves, an actor often associated with otherworldly themes in films like The Matrix and Constantine, had a ghostly encounter during his childhood that left a lasting impression on him. This experience was one of the many mysteries that would shape his perspective on life and the unknown. Reeves was living in New York City with his family when the incident occurred. He was just a young boy, perhaps around 6 or 7 years old. One evening, while sitting in his room, something extraordinary and terrifying happened. Out of nowhere, a white, translucent figure appeared before him. It wasn't a person or an animal, but a floating, empty suit. The suit was perfectly tailored, complete with white trousers and a jacket, but it had no body inside it. It moved slowly and silently, hovering a few inches above the floor. The apparition had no visible head, hands, or feet. It was as if an invisible man was wearing the suit, making the entire scene even more surreal and eerie. The ghostly figure floated across the room with an otherworldly grace, passing right by young Keanu, who sat frozen in fear and amazement. The figure continued its silent journey until it eventually vanished into thin air, leaving the room as still and quiet as before. Reeves wasn't the only one who witnessed this inexplicable event. His nanny, who was in the room with him, also saw the ghostly suit. This early brush with the supernatural sparked a lifelong curiosity in Reeves about the nature of reality and the mysteries that lie beyond our understanding. Over the years, he has often reflected on this incident, wondering what it meant and why it happened to him. Fans appreciate Reeves's honesty about his experiences. He shares these stories without embellishment or sensationalism, endearing him even more to his audience. His life, filled with both real and fictional encounters with the unknown, remains a source of fascination and mystery. Megan Fox, known for her roles in horror and action films, has had multiple eerie experiences that add to her mystique. One particularly chilling incident occurred in a Mexican hotel. While staying with her then-husband, Brian Austin Green, and their young son, Fox, heard someone bringing room service into their suite late at night. She checked immediately, only to find no one there. The food cart was in the room, but the server had vanished. This eerie incident left Fox convinced that something otherworldly was at play. But her experiences didn't stop there. On the set of Jennifer's Body, Fox had another unsettling encounter. During filming, she met with a psychic who claimed to sense a strong, dark presence around her. The psychic warned Fox about negative energy and potential dangers. This meeting left Fox deeply unnerved, and she couldn't shake the feeling of being watched. The atmosphere on set was tense, and Fox felt an unexplainable weight pressing down on her. Fox's story quickly spread, captivating audiences. It added an intriguing chapter to her life, showcasing her belief in the supernatural. Fans find her openness about the experience fascinating, as it adds depth to her persona. Fox's belief in the supernatural is strong. She respects the unknown and shares her experiences openly. This makes her different and adds to her allure. Her honesty and willingness to discuss the paranormal make her a relatable and intriguing figure. Ariana Grande. Pop sensation. Ariana Grande has her own unsettling encounter with the paranormal. During a visit to Stull Cemetery in Kansas, a location known for its eerie legends and haunted reputation, Grande experienced something that left her deeply disturbed. Stull Cemetery is rumored to be one of the 7 gates to hell, and its sinister reputation has attracted many curious visitors over the years. While exploring the cemetery with friends, Grande began to feel an overwhelming sense of negative energy. The air felt heavy, and she couldn't shake the feeling of being watched. She decided to take a photo as a keepsake. When she reviewed the image later, she saw 3 distinct faces in the photo, none of which belonged to anyone in her group. As if that wasn't creepy enough, Grande began to experience otherworldly phenomena after leaving the cemetery. She started hearing whispers and strange noises at home, and objects seemed to move on their own. One night, she woke up to see a dark figure standing at the foot of her bed. The figure disappeared as quickly as it had appeared, but the experience left Grande terrified. Grande's haunting experiences didn't end there. Shortly after the cemetery visit, she received an unsettling phone call. She picked up the phone to hear static and strange, distorted voices. No one was on the other end, and the call abruptly ended. This series of events convinced Grande that she had encountered something truly sinister at Stull Cemetery. Despite the fear, Grande remains open about her experiences. She believes in the supernatural and shares her stories with fans, adding an extra layer of intrigue to her public persona. Her encounters with the paranormal make her relatable to those who have had similar experiences and add a sense of mystery to her otherwise glamorous life. These stories reveal a hidden side of Hollywood. The supernatural isn't just fiction, it's a reality that even the most famous actors face. Their experiences remind us that the unknown is always closer than we think. Today's episode over here. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon so you never miss an update. Which actor's ghostly experience do you like? You can tell in the comments. You can watch this video to know 5 haunted places in Germany. Thanks for staying with us.